air or not, but hopefully we're live for this Wild Wednesday, and just waiting to see what happens.
Would you like to buy his taco for $1?
So let's see. Let's see if this got out on the air here. All right, we got for you today. One-on-one. No holds barred. It will be Ron Breaker versus Rob Van Dam. That's happening here today. Yes, indeedy. Wild Wednesday on the air. Yes, we are on the air for Wild Wednesday. Yes, sirree. Welcome in here. Wild Wednesday is on the air. Okay, so we got Breaker versus Van Dam. We also got in our main event a four-man battle royal match today. You will see Joaquin Wilde versus Ridge Holland versus Commander Aziz versus the Brooklyn Brawler in a battle royal. So let's get out to the ring for our opening on Wild Wednesday here on GWF. Let's go. These two matches ready to bring it to you here on this Wild Wednesday. Breaker versus Van Dam, no holds barred. They got one-on-one today. Yes, they do. We'll share this out on the YouTubies. He said share that on the YouTubies. It's out there. Okay, Van Dam Breaker, one-on-one, no holds barred, non-title match here. Here we go. Here we go. Van Dam versus Breaker.
This is going to be physical.
Nice to see some new subscribers to the channel. Always good to see new people on the channel here to see UK champion Bron Breaker going one-on-one, non-title against Van Dam on this Wild Wednesday edition here on YouTube.
From Woodstock, Georgia.
Yes, sir. We're live on YouTube.
30 pounds. The WWE United Kingdom Champion, Bron Breakker.
Within 2 years of his debut, he won the NXT Championship twice.
Welcome into Wild Wednesday. So Breaker goes one-on-one against Van Dam here in the opening contest of Wild Wednesday. Trying to bring it to you here today. So Van Dam and Breaker non-title, though no holds barred here. Here we go. So they're going on a one-on-one match here today. Something a little different here. Van Dam versus Breaker, one-on-one non-title. Here we go. Referee calls for the bell, and it's Breaker coming out. Can he finish off Van Dam? These two men already have a history of battling it out, but don't worry. There's new guys. Brand new guys ready to go here in 1 week's time. We're getting new guys, so things will be picking up around here. The new faces coming in. Look at this. This Breaker takes down Van Dam. Ron Breaker beating the heck out of Van Dam. So who will challenge Breaker at our next pay-per-view is the question. He's the UK champion. He must defend it at our next pay-per-view. As the rules here in GWF state, the title must be defended every 30 days. So Breaker must defend the UK title. Who will be his opponent as Van Dam went for it all over the top and came up bankrupt. Now he clotheslines Breaker with a big clothesline. Van Dam working him with a big drop of the leg. Rob Van Dam bringing the fight to Breaker. Van Dam says, there it is, the whole effing show. It's Rob Van Dam.
That's the beauty of a no disqualification match.
Here we go. Fires Breaker down.
The sky is the limit.
Nobody home as Van Dam rolled for it. Breaker now coming over. Look at Breaker picking up Van Dam and a power bomb for Oh, there goes Van Dam. Just all good night as he got thrown against the ring. So Braun Breaker bringing the fight to Rob Van Dam. So yes, we're not in Atlantic City anymore. That was a Friday special edition of the show. Today we're just hanging out in studio, and look at this, Van Dam and Breaker battling out on Wild Wednesday here. Yes, more wrestling action. We are going to get you out to the beach, though, in the near future here, so stick and stay with the channel. More beach broadcaster coming your way in the next 2 weeks. We'll have another beach broadcast for you. I guarantee we'll bring you another beach broadcast in the next 2 weeks. I'll make it happen. Maybe not from the beach bar, but depends on the weather. If it's really hot, we'll be at a beach bar. How about that? It was really cold that day, so, in the next 2 weeks before Memorial Day weekend, we'll get out there. Right here on the YouTube channel from the Jersey Shore here. Today's a nice day. It's a high of 68, but a little nippy at the beach, I'm sure. I'm not at the beach. Big move by Van Dam using that kendo stick on Breaker and across the head. Look at this, taking it to Breaker is Van Dam. Rob Van Dam right now going for it. He covers. We get one. We get only one. As Breaker breaks out of that one. Rob Van Dam bringing his fight. We have that 4-man battle royal coming up next. So don't go away here on GWF Wild Wednesday. We're just getting started. Thanks for turning it on as Van Dam sets up Breaker. Van Dam going to climb up the ropes. Here he is. Big moonsault off the ropes to cover Van Dam. We get one. We get two. Big kick out by Braun Breaker. Rob Van Dam grabs that kendo stick. And he smokes Breaker with it. Van Dam again smoking Breaker with that kendo stick. Then breaks it across him. Van Dam measuring Breaker. Oh, he went missed the drop kick. Breaker moved. Breaker moved. Van Dam quirked his back on that one. Oh, Breaker with a drop kick. Braun Breaker trying to finish him up. He looks the leg. One. Kick out. Here we go. Braun Breaker. Big hit. By the way, don't forget, smash that like button for me here. We need those likes. Those likes are critical to the channel. Also, share it out. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Braun Breaker, top rope. He hits a tackle on Van Dam, and that's going to probably close the match up. As Braun Breaker and Rob Van Dam continue. Look at Braun Breaker with a power bomb on the floor. Yes, sir, Ray.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth. And Braun has earned the upper hand here.
Here we go. Breaker setting up Van Dam with a headlock. Big shot by Breaker. Braun now setting him up. Breaker pounding him down. Breaker now brings Van Dam back to his feet. Braun Breaker with a belly-to-belly picking Rob Van Dam off his feet. It is. Braun Breaker has Van Dam, throws him back in the ring. How about this news? On our pay-per-view, it will be Braun Breaker defending the UK title against Stone Cold Steve Austin. He'll get a crack at the UK title against Breaker on pay-per-view. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus versus Braun Breaker. Stone Cold and Braun Breaker, one-on-one on pay-per-view. Braun taking care of Van Dam here in this one. Stone Cold is the next man up. There's Van Dam now trying to come back. Maybe he makes it a triple threat match for the title. Van Dam trying to beat Breaker, but Breaker with a clothesline. And Braun Breaker now has Van Dam's number. Through the air goes Van Dam. That should be enough for Braun Breaker to finish the job and get the win and go on to meet Stone Cold for the title on pay-per-view. 1, 2, and that's it. Yep, Braun Breaker will meet Stone Cold Steve Austin one-on-one, stipulation to be announced for the UK title in 1 week's time on pay-per-view here. Just 1 week away. Breakker and Stone Cold for the UK title. First time matchup ever for Breakker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's going to happen right here on GWF on pay-per-view, which is free, of course, but it's on a pay-per-view day. So here we go. Yes, indeedy. Coming up, we got this Battle Royal match. You ask, what is the present for winning a Battle Royal match? Well, the winner of this Battle Royal will meet the North American Champion, J.D. McDonough. Let's find out who meets McDonough.
Would you look at the size of this human being? 7 feet tall, 355 pounds.
The following contest is a 4-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 350.
Here is a champion, Commander Aziz.
United States champion.
He is the reigning defending United States champion, Commander Aziz.
Such an impressive presence and an intimidating glare on the face of Commander.
So there we go. Your U.S. champion trying to get a shot at the North American title now. If he wins this Battle Royal, he will get the crack at the North American title, but he must get through these 3 other men in this Battle Royal. It's not going to be easy when you're facing these 3 men. Of course, Joaquin Wilde has the deck stacked against him, but he's going to try to fight Jamie McDonough for the North American Championship on the pay-per-view in 1 week's time. That's right, it's coming up next week. It will be Wild Wednesday pay-per-view day. That's right, next week Wild Wednesday is pay-per-view day. So there you go.
The fight for Joaquin Wilde seems to be a fight for survival. Wilde is well-versed to battle in many different styles and constantly pays homage to his lucha roots. Yeah, lightning quickness and as precise as they come inside the ring.
Yes, indeedy. Here we go. Coming out next is Ridge Holland. Is he another champion here? Let's see if Ridge Holland holds a belt. I believe he might be a champion too. Yes, he is the Intercontinental Champion. So 2 champions coming after McDonough's North American title here. If they can win this Battle Royal, one of these 2 guys could be coming after it here. And finally, the 4th man to enter this Battle Royal match is this man. It is the Brooklyn Brawler. Can he prove to the world that he's ready to brawl and get himself a shot at the North American title? We're about to find out right now. GWF, Wow, Wednesday.
So this is an over-the-top battle royal. The rules are simple. You start with superstars in the ring. You throw them over the ropes to get eliminated. Last one standing wins.
Here we go. Commander Aziz. Look at that. He just told Ridge Holland to get out of here. He says, no room for another champion. I'm the only champion to survive. So Ridge Holland is out of here.
Oh, what a kick.
Ridge Holland has done the job. Now the Brooklyn Brawler gets his odds better here as he should come down to the finals here. Let's see if Brawler comes down to the final guy here in this matchup. Brooklyn Brawler, Joaquin Wilde, and Aziz battle for the shot to meet the North American Champion J.D. McDonough on pay-per-view. Here we go. Big elbow by Wilde. Here's Brooklyn Brawler trying to stay in it, but here comes Commander Aziz looking to take out the Brawler. Now he turns attention to Joaquin Wilde, and Aziz just punishing him. Will it be Commander and McDonough for the North American title, or will it be one of Brawler or Wilde here? But Brawler's in trouble, but Aziz doesn't care. He could have easily got rid of Brooklyn Brawler, and he doesn't care at this point. And Brawler made him pay for it. The Brooklyn Brawler wants to teach Aziz a lesson here. Brooklyn Brawler, look at that, is going to punish Aziz with boots to the back and pummeling him. So the Brooklyn Brawler taking it to Commander Aziz. The Brooklyn Brawler now stepping up here, trying to eliminate Commander Aziz, but here comes Joaquin Wilde. Joaquin Wilde now steps up, takes out the Brooklyn Brawler. Here comes Aziz, though. He's got the number for Joaquin Wilde here. He's going to eliminate him right here, but no, Wilde fighting off. Here we go. Big Aziz taking Joaquin Wilde to the ropes. This should do it. He's going to say thanks for coming right here as he picks him up and dumps him off like a bag of potatoes. Good night, Joaquin Wilde. And there's a Brawler coming over saying, let's go to the finals. The Brawler says, let's get to the finals. Oh, look at this. Wilde held onto the ropes, but there's the boots. Both men booting, but look at Wilde fight back against two men. Joaquin Wilde staying in this fight. And he's got Aziz, takes him down. But there's the Brawler taking down Joaquin Wilde. The Brooklyn Brawler now fires Wilde this time, and he says that's it. But no, Wilde's holding on. Aziz didn't care. Aziz punishing the Brawler. Now Aziz turns attention to Wilde. Here it is. Aziz scoops him up, and this time there's the head first in the corner. Here comes Brawler. He fires Aziz to the corner. Can he get it done? Brawler's going to eliminate Wilde. No, Wilde moves. Aziz comes over and says, let's make sure the Brawler's out of here. And this time they might succeed. Yes, they do. The Brawler held onto the ropes. Boots by both men, and again the Brawler this time fights back on a 2-on-1 advantage. Brawler now off the ropes, takes out Joaquin Wilde. Turns attention to Aziz. Can he get him out of here? Nope. Brooklyn Brawler, he's got the Commander. Big shot by the Brawler. And now here comes Joaquin Wilde trying to take it to Brooklyn Brawler. Joaquin Wilde sets him up. Joaquin Wilde gonna go up the ropes. Big takedown by Joaquin Wilde. Here's the Brooklyn Brawler fighting, and look at Joaquin Wilde with a big double knees. Now he takes down the Brooklyn Brawler. Here it is, Brooklyn Brawler and Wilde, but here's Wilde scooped up by the Brooklyn Brawler, and he's going to throw him out of here. Maybe now he's throwing him down. Aziz is down, and Brooklyn Brawler is celebrating. Well, he better watch his back, because Aziz is going to dump him off. No, he didn't do it. And now it's Wilde catching Brooklyn Brawler, big elbow. Here comes Aziz, setting up. They're going to double team Wilde here. What they got playing for Joaquin Wilde, trying to dump him off. Now it's just a move. Here we go. How will this end? Brooklyn Brawler eats up an elbow. Brooklyn Brawler has definitely been a target in this fight. The Brawler has been a target throughout this fight. Because right now you got Commander Aziz with a bear hug, but this is an elimination. It's a over-the-top battle royal. Brooklyn Brawler fighting off. Look at him go with big elbows to Aziz. And claps him across the head. Here comes Wilde trying to take out the Brawler. He's going to wish he hadn't, because now Commander Aziz has Wilde. He's going to throw him out of here. Here we go. He says that's it for Joaquin Wilde. Commander Aziz says thanks for coming. Here it is. Tossing him over. Commander Aziz stepping up. The Commander. No, it's Joaquin Wilde digging deep. Here comes the Brawler now. It's going to be Aziz. And a Brawler off the ropes, connecting on Aziz, busting him wide open. Here comes Wilde for the moonsault, and he connects on the Brawler. But Brawler able to fight it off. Here we go. Brawler going after Wilde, but no, it's Aziz picking up the Brooklyn Brawler and saying he's eliminating him. And oh, that was a big booty mess. Now here's Wilde trying to get Aziz out of here. Big payday by Wilde. He's setting Aziz up. Can he put him out? Let's see. Joaquin Wilde's got Aziz to the ropes. Can he get Aziz out? He's calling for it. Joaquin Wilde whips him off the ropes. Here we go. It's a crossbody by Joaquin Wilde. Here comes Brawler now. Aziz down, but look at this. Wilde hitting a payday on the Brawler. Here comes the Commander tackling Joaquin Wilde. Aziz now to pick him up. Look at this. We throw him out of here. No, he plants him into the mat. We got now Brooklyn Brawler and Commander Aziz. There goes Brooklyn Brawler in trouble on Aziz, trying to eliminate him, picking up the Brawler. He's going to say, job you later, pal. Brooklyn Brooklyn Brawler about to do yet another job in his career as Commander Aziz has him set. Here comes Hakeem Wilde, but now he's watching, waiting to see if Aziz can eliminate the Brawler. No, a Brawler comes with elbow. Here's Aziz eating up a shot by Wilde. Wilde trying to get it done, but here's the Brooklyn Brawler from behind. Fires Wilde off the roof. About to be eliminated. There it is. It's Aziz versus Wilde. And Wilde's about to become yesterday's news. And look at this, Commander Aziz. Commander Aziz about to take this Battle Royal match. A four-man. Oh, Wilde got up, though. Can Wilde eliminate Aziz? Here we go. Wilde thinks he can do it. He's loading up. Does he have enough to get rid of him? He sets him up with a big Russian leg sweep into a submission, wearing the Commander out is Hakeem Wilde. But this ain't a 3 count. You need to get him over the top rope to get the win. Can he get it done? Hakeem Wilde pulling on the arm of Aziz. Let the Commander breaking free. Let the Commander Aziz go. Here it is. Commander Aziz, Hakeem Wilde. Commander Aziz now taking full control of Hakeem. Wait a minute here. What's happening? Wait a minute. What the heck? Are we going to see the Marisol rig is in? The rig is in. Aziz is going to stand there and wait for Wilde to throw him on out of here. Hakeem Wilde is going to win this thing. The U.S. champion just surrendered. And Hakeem Wilde is going to stun the rail and eliminate Commander Aziz. Here it comes. As he's punishing him with this with a boot. Hakeem Wilde's going to throw Commander Aziz out of this battle royal on a shocker. There he goes. And Aziz is out of here. Wilde just loads up with a big move. And there it is. See you later. He gets rid of Commander. And Wilde is the #1 contender to the North American Championship. Hakeem Wilde will meet J.D. McDonough. Book it, Charlie, he says. Book the match. It's booked. It'll be Hakeem Wilde versus Commander versus Hakeem Wilde 1-on-1 with the North American champion JD. So the match is booked. North American title on the line. It will be Wilde versus JD Mack at the pay-per-view. How about that for a turn of events? The stunning rig was in. They always get you on the rig. Today we did it early in the show. Sometimes it takes a while to get a rig, but there's your rig. We're not even 30 minutes in and we already had a rig. The rig was in here on Wild Wednesday. Yes, sir, Reed. The rig was in. Okay, so let's do this. Let's set some more matches up for you here. We're going to ECW Arena to see Undertaker in action next. The Undertaker will go to the ring. Don't put your boots on and go down the ring. You got a battleground here. It will be 1-on-1. It won't be a fatal 4-way. It'll be 1-on-1. And it will be Extreme Rules. And it will be The Undertaker. There will be The Undertaker. Is he going to come out? The Undertaker might say no. Instead, you're going to see the Ultimate Warrior go 1-on-1 against this mystery guy, the Nightmare. Here we go. So we got Warrior versus Nightmare 1-on-1. This mystery guy, the Nightmare, is in action next on Wild Wednesday. That's right, he's a newcomer. The Nightmare has arrived in GWF. Who is this man? The mystery man, the Nightmare, meets the Ultimate Warrior. Here we go. Ultimate Warrior meeting the Nightmare. His first match ever, the Nightmare, right now. Who is this guy, the Nightmare? Here comes the Ultimate Warrior here. He's ready for action.
Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 275 pounds. The Ultimate Warrior.
We've not been on in a while here at Wrestling Show, but today we're back on Wild Wednesdays for the return of wrestling here in the 4:30 p.m. Eastern time slot here. It's the later show. We'll see what happens here on this Wild Wednesday edition of GWF. Here comes the arrival of the newest member. The Nightmare has arrived in GWF.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Man's a monster. Who is he?
317 pounds.
What does EWO stand for? More on that. You'll get the answer at pay-per-view next week when we find out who's the man that signed the Nightmare to come here and what's he here for in GWF. The Nightmare has arrived, though. See that beak on him, man. This man is no small man. He means business here in GWF. So here we go. Nightmare is ready.
You can't panic in this situation. You have to concentrate on the Ultimate Warrior. How do you not panic when you're
Nightmare is
staring
set
down
for
the
action
warrior?
here today. All right. This dude is ready. Ultimate Warrior is ready. Here we go. He's going to wrestle with that hoodie on.
Time to get extreme.
This guy does not care. He wants to wrestle with a hoodie, and he comes and he boots the Ultimate Warrior. Who is this monster?
Creativity of
The Nightmare. Look at this Warrior now. Catches the Nightmare, though. The Ultimate Warrior says, "You're in the ring with me, pal. You're going to find out what war is about." Through the power of the Ultimate Warrior. Here we go. Nightmare, though, clapping the head of the Ultimate Warrior here. The Nightmare means business. Using his body to go across the Ultimate Warrior. They're covered by Nightmare. We get one. We get two, and a kick out by the Ultimate Warrior.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Yes, sirree. What a day of action we've already seen here. Our third match on this Wild Wednesday, a return of GWF to your YouTube dial. Yes, indeedy. We're trying to give you one solid hour of wrestling action on this Wild Wednesday here, and the Ultimate Warrior takes it to Big Nightmare. The Nightmare is hanging around in this fight. Warrior gets back in the ring. Here's Nightmare back to his feet here, and he puts the Ultimate Warrior into the ring. Put a hoodie on. You see his face mask here with the big nose he has. This man, the Nightmare, and he's a big man as he overtowers the Ultimate Warrior, and he picks him up. And he just dumps him head first in the corner. The Nightmare means business. Now he pummels the Warrior off the ropes. Here we go, and he boots him right with a boot right square in the head. This guy is just destroying the Ultimate Warrior. This hood-wearing Nightmare guy is just taking care of business here on GWF. It's Wild Wednesday, and look at this. He just full-away slams the Ultimate Warrior.
In a little bit of trouble here.
This man is a mystery. Anybody out there have any idea who he is? Come in the chat room. Tell me who you think the Nightmare is. He covers. One. Kick out.
He should have known that wasn't enough.
He's a mysterious man with the letters EWO on his shirt here, on his hoodie. And the Nightmare is taking it, but the Warrior with his corkscrew takes down the Nightmare. The Ultimate Warrior needs business too, and he's beating up this Nightmare guy now. He grabs him and he puts him down with impact. The Ultimate Warrior says, "Through the power of the Warrior." And he gets him with a clothesline now. Takes him down. He covers this man. We get one. We get two. And a kick out by the Nightmare.
From a 3 count. That had to have been closer to 3 than he'd like.
The Ultimate Warrior lays this big man out. He's reaching to the corner here. The big man pulling himself up. Here comes Warrior again with a clothesline now, and he's taking it out of this guy.
Here comes the Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior called for the big payday. The knees up by the Nightmare. Warrior went for the Nightmare, blocked it. Nightmare now choke slamming the Ultimate Warrior. That could do it. A cover. 1, 2. A kick out by the Warrior. Nightmare now in the corner. He's plotting and planning, but here comes the Warrior smoking him with a clothesline, sending him down. Nightmare works his way back to his feet, though, and again attacking the Warrior. Here it is. Nightmare picks him up, and he's going to hit him with a big monstrous move, a takedown of the Warrior. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. This time, he almost got the win. The Nightmare almost finished the Ultimate Warrior. The Nightmare now setting up off the ropes. He's calling for it. He's going to hit a monster splash from the Ultimate Warrior. The Nightmare now picks Warrior up. What's he want to do with him here? And he speared him. He broke him in half. He hooks the leg. That's going to do it for the Warrior. 1, 2, and the Nightmare wins his first match in GWF. The Nightmare is our winner. What a debut by the Nightmare. A huge win over the Ultimate Warrior. Gets him right in the title contention. This man is coming for gold in GWF.
With a vengeance.
So the Nightmare with a huge win over the Ultimate Warrior here on this Wild Wednesday edition of GWF. Who is it? That's the question. Who is the Nightmare? He's a bad dude, though, I can tell you that much. He just gave the Ultimate Warrior a beatdown and pinned him 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring. I want to be a champion with this guy on the loose. Coming up next, we're going to see Darth Vader in the ring. Darth Vader will be in the ring next here. Darth Vader squaring off against this man in a steel cage. It's 1-on-1. It will be Darth Vader against the Icon Sting. Here we go. Sting and Darth Vader collide next on GWF Wild Wednesday. What a matchup. Sting and Darth Vader go to war next. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel, guys, as we continue. Sting versus Darth Vader continues. The match is on. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel here on the YouTube. Definitely subscribe if you're new here. So it's a steel cage match between Darth Vader and Sting.
Steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Tanzania, weighing in at 270 pounds, Vader.
This is GWF Wild Wednesday. Yes, indeed. Thanks for coming in, checking us out. Darth Vader ready to go. Here comes the Stinger for the steel cage 1-on-1 matchup here on Wild Wednesday. Darth Vader said he wanted to get in the ring with the legendary Stinger, so here we go. Here comes Sting.
246 pounds, the Scorpion.
No matter the stipulation or the opposition, this athlete stays the course. They've overcome some tough situations, and I admire that.
So what? Everyone gets dealt a tough hand from time to time, but you have to know when to fold. Well, knowing this person, I don't think you'll get your wish anytime soon, Corey.
A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing in it.
All right, Sting and Darth Vader set the battle.
We're ready for unleashed fury in this steel cage match, Corey. What strategy can a competitor devise to increase their chances of winning?
Well, if a superstar is not known for their agility, they might be best served looking to escape through the cage door because it could take a little while to get up the ropes.
Yeah, Sting picks up Vader, dumped him off. Sting now with a big knee to the head of Vader.
You have to find any advantage over your opponent and maximize it to have.
Sting telling the ref, open the cage door. Look at that. Sting wants to leave through the door. The referee is there trying to open it, but Sting goes back over. Now he's going to climb. He climbs the structure, and here comes Vader, though. Darth Vader's going to bring Sting back in there. He's going to power bomb. Look at Darth Vader to deliver a power bomb to the Stinger. And Darth Vader going after the Stinger. Sting now whips Darth Vader off the ropes. Collision. Sting picks up Darth Vader. And Sting's going to slam him down with a scoop to cover. We get one. Nope, we only get one. It's Sting and Darth Vader battling in a steel cage here today on Wild Wednesday. Sting now unloading. Let Sting go as he's got Darth Vader hooking him up. Good night, Darth Vader. Thanks for coming. Darth Vader laid out.
This is a situation where defense is
at the hands of the icon Sting.
It's steel, it's cold, it's unforgiving.
Darth Vader now continues. Nobody's home as he went for the leg drop, but no. Sting and Darth Vader now. Here we go. Sting whips Darth Vader with Sting off the ropes. Big boot by the Vader. Darth Vader going after the Stinger, and he hits him with a DDT. Here we go. Darth Vader continues to punish Sting. Look at this. Darth Vader takes him to the ropes. Darth Vader now going after Sting. Now Darth Vader continues. Darth Vader picks Sting up. He's going to lay him out. Big hit by Darth Vader. Going up the ropes. Going to climb on out of here. Darth Vader heading out. No, he's going to fly, and he drops a huge elbow on a Stinger. He hooks the leg. We get one. We get two. A kick out by Sting before the two. Darth Vader now punishing Sting. Darth Vader setting Sting up. Look at this move by Darth Vader. Down goes Sting and a big boot to follow through.
He's really gotten into his zone right now.
Darth Vader now grabs the Stinger. Here we go with Sting. Oh, and Darth Vader is catching him with a choke, but there the Sting fights out. Sting now looking to unload on Vader, but no, Darth Vader picks up the Stinger, and he's taking Sting into the other corner and drops him head first across the turnbuckle. Darth Vader now trying to get out of here, but here comes Sting. Bad decision by Darth Vader. As Sting going to take him here and power bomb him off the top rope. Good night, Darth Vader. Sting cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Darth Vader. Here we go. Sting. Doing it all he got. Hitting Darth Vader with everything he's got. Look at Sting go. Drop kicking Darth Vader. Darth Vader rolls over Sting. We get one. Kick out by Stinger. Darth Vader now setting up a plan. What's he going to do here? Sting with all faith first to Darth Vader. A Stinger just delivers. Darth Vader fires Sting off the ropes. Collision. Darth Vader setting Sting up across his back. Look at this. Sting going for the ride again. Darth Vader drops him in the corner. Busts the Stinger wide open. Takedown by Darth Vader. Sting is deep trouble here in this fight. Look at this. Darth Vader continues to punish Sting with everything he's got. He's opening up the can. Look at this. Darth Vader flexing. Sting on his feet. Sting going to try something. Sting takes down Darth Vader. Here comes Sting now, finally coming out. Sting, the veteran ring guy, he's taking out the newcomer Darth Vader. Sting now calling for the Stinger splash. Here it comes. No, Vader caught the elbow. And now Darth Vader from behind has Sting, and he takes him down. Darth Vader setting up Sting. What's he going to do? Here we go. Darth Vader has Sting. Vader setting up the arm of Sting. What does Darth Vader want to do? He's going to take him for a walk. Darth Vader's going to walk the ropes. Watch this. He's going to do the Undertaker's favorite move. Darth Vader comes down on a Stinger. Darth Vader now taking the fight to Sting. Look at this. He's got him head first. He's going to plant him into the mat. Now he's going to pick Sting up. What's Darth Vader going to do next? Here we go. Boot by Sting. Sting now setting up Darth Vader. Fires him in the corner. The Stinger's bringing all he's got here. Welcome to GWF Wild Wednesday here on YouTube. And Sting, call for the splash. He hit the splash in the corner. The Stinger splashed. Sting now looking to finish him up. Here it is. The Scorpion Death Drop. And Sting will take out Darth Vader and beat him here. 1, 2, 3 coming up. That's it. Oh, he kicked out of the Scorpion Death Lock. He skipped out. He kicked out of that Scorpion Death Drop, I should say. And Stinger beating on his chest. The momentum is with Sting now as he is Darth Vader, the newcomer Darth Vader. And Sting now going to take off. Look at Sting go. He's got the momentum. He's on his way out of here. Sting's going to have a foot up soon. Vader is out, and Sting's already got the boot up. Here we go now. Sting's just going to race out. Here we go. Sting heading out. Darth Vader is down, and Sting is going to be escaping. That's it. Sting will beat Darth Vader by escaping the cage. It's over. No chance. As Sting has both legs out, nothing Darth Vader can do except stand there and watch. As Sting escapes the cage, and Sting defeats Darth Vader in this one by escaping the cage. Your winner, Sting. That Scorpion Death Drop was the key for Sting in this win today. And Sting celebrating a big win over Darth Vader. There you go. Sting is our winner. Coming up next, what will you see? Coming up next here on Wild Wednesday, it's Raw time. Who will show up on Raw? That is the question everybody's asking. Who are we going to see on this edition of Raw? Well, we're going to see some special matches here, I can tell you that much. We are going to see a 4-way First Blood elimination match. It will be between these 4 men. You will see in the ring today, Braun Strowman. You will see Karrion Kross. You will see Seth freaking Rollins. Dude, he didn't make it. Sorry, bro. And Batista. Here we go. So it's Strowman, Kross, Batista, and Rollins. He didn't make the cut, bro. He didn't make the cut, dude. This is Wild Wednesday, Groot. What do you want me to do, man? Next game coming up, dude. We're almost there. It's 5 o'clock whistle going out soon. Here we go. 4-man dance right now. Let's get to the ring for Rollins, Batista, Strowman, and Kross in a 4-man First Blood elimination. This will be a hell of a fight.
Here comes 6'8", 385 pounds of chaos.
The following contest is in elimination.
This should be a hell of a fight, man. Smash that like button for me, man. Here we go. Strowman's ready. Let's go. Get him down to the ring. We're not going to play getting these guys to the ring. We're just going to get the fight on. Here comes Karrion Kross. At one point he was known as Killer Kross. Now he's Karrion Kross.
Gentlemen, the final grain of sand in the hourglass.
And here he comes. He kick all their asses combined. Oh, man, you're hilarious, dude. Here comes the next guy out. Who's coming? Seth freaking Rollins. Dude, you want me to cancel this match so we can go get Bam Bam to make you happy, dude? I mean, seriously. Everybody else watching will be pissed at me. They'll be like, why are you taking all this time? We'll put us a match on, man. Here comes Batista. So all 4 of these men are not title holders, man. One of these guys are going after the title soon, yeah. Is freaking Rollins finally going to come and get a title in GWF? Man, he normally don't hold the title in GWF, though. Normally we don't use him. He's overkill. But in this match, he gets in there with 3 other men. Let's see if he can eliminate them all. Bell rings, here we go. Batista and Strowman, tough customers. And there goes Rollins. Look at Cross just wipe out Batista. We are underway here, man. The beatdown begins with Strowman destroying Rollins. I have to go download them, dude. I got them. I can't pick them. I got to download them, bro. Here we go. Head first goes Cross. Batista with a shoulder tackle on Strowman, and the fight is on. Cross taking out Seth Rollins with a boot. Rollins has been beat up pretty good in this one. And there's Cross with a save. I mean, it's a first blood match. There is no saves. Cross going to pick up Batista. There goes Big Strowman hitting Rollins. Braun Strowman is showing up in this fight, man. But there's Rollins with a DDT on a reverse. As stated, the 5 o'clock whistle is about to drop here on the East Coast. Here we go. Welcome in to this edition of Wild Wednesday GWF. Next week, the pay-per-view is finally here. Next Wednesday, Wild Wednesday, will be a pay-per-view edition. Coming to you at a special start time of 6 p.m. East Coast time next Wednesday. We're here at 6 p.m., ringing a bell beginning at 6 p.m. next Wednesday night East Coast time. So make sure to join us 6 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday night. As Strowman pressing down Batista. This is a first blood elimination match. Here we go. Cross picking up Rollins. He drills him into the mat. Here comes Big Strowman hitting that payday on Batista. Rollins now whips Cross off the ropes, but there's Strowman attacking him, and Strowman is tossing Rollins. Look at Strowman use the butt buster on Cross. Who will win this fight? That is the question. 4-man elimination, first blood. You gotta pound the heads and the knees of the head. You need to go after the people's heads to make them bleed. Cross with a headbutt on Strowman. There's Batista working Rollins, trying to get him to where he needs to get him to get the win. Batista continues to hit Rollins. Cross unloading on Big Strowman. Cross going in with the boots, and this is how you make somebody bleed, a boot to the chest. There's Batista from behind attacking Cross. Now it's Strowman picking up Cross. Here we go. He's going for a move on the chest. That ain't going to make your guy bleed. Here we go. Strowman out. Going for the double team to take out Killer Cross. So yes, next week at this 6 p.m. Eastern, we'll be back for this special edition of pay-per-view action of GWF on next Wednesday. The 17th of May will bring you pay-per-view. It's our once-a-month pay-per-view action here, so fully stacked card, already matches being made. Hulk Hogan is on the card. So is many others. Hogan's opponent will be none other than the new man, the Nightmare. He will meet Hulk Hogan on pay-per-view. Hogan and the Nightmare go one-on-one as Cross picking up Rollins. This could be it for Seth freaking Rollins. Here comes Batista with a belly-to-belly on Strowman. You've got to make him bleed, though. A boot to the head of Batista. You got to punish him here. Cross with a headbutt trying to make Batista bleed. Here comes Strowman tossing Cross. Rollins is in trouble, so Strowman's going to start hammering him here, but he's got to work on the head. Big hit up. Here it is, off the ropes, hanging Rollins out to dry. Here comes Cross with a spear on Strowman. Here comes Batista attacking Cross. Big spine buster by Batista. So yes, Hogan will be on pay-per-view one-on-one against the new man, the Nightmare. So Hogan will have his big challenge for the Hulkster. Will be the first man eliminated in this 4-man first blood. It's Batista working Rollins. Rollins is close. They see to bust his head open. There's a big tackle by Batista. Here we go. Oh, Strowman picking up Batista. Big fireman carry as he laid him out. Rollins with a big shot trying to take Strowman out. Now Batista needs to get a shot to the head. Instead he goes off the ropes. Here we go. It's Cross taking down Batista. Here it is. Oh, Rollins catching Cross. Rollins hoping to take Cross out with a submission move. He's got the cross face. There's a clothesline on Batista. He's not eliminated, though. No blood yet in this fight. Here we go. Seth Rollins trying to take Batista out, or take Cross out. They need to work Rollins here. Here it is. Cross has Strowman, and Cross with a big hit to the head of Strowman, but nothing on blood. He's still in the match. Here it is. Strowman. Spear by Cross. Cross going after Strowman. Cross with a knee to the head of Rollins. It doesn't eliminate him. Now goes with a shot to Batista, hoping to get him out of here. Batista in the corner. Spear by Cross. Here's Cross and Rollins. Whipping Rollins into the corner, his cross. He's working Strowman. He's got the cross jacket on his head. Here we go. He's ringing him up. Here comes Batista. Rollins hits Batista with a payday. Can we see an elimination here? This thing's going to go on for a hot minute. This is going to be a hell of a fight here. These 4 men are tearing the house down before somebody bleeds and eliminated. Strowman's got cross. Here we go. He picks him up. DDT, no. Batista reversed it. He would have been eliminated on a DDT. Big tackle of Strowman by Batista. Here it is here. Batista calling for the Batista bomb on Seth Rollins. Seth friggin' Rollins eats up a Batista bomb, but you got to bust him open. Here's Batista wisely going after the head. He's pounding that head of Rollins, hoping to bust him open, but nothing there yet. He turns his attention to Strowman. Batista's got Strowman. Here's Cross trying to attack Batista, and Cross coming in with a big slam, and he puts him down. Look at this move by Cross trying to, and Batista did not bleed, though. He's hoping to hit it. Here comes Strowman with a power slam on Cross. And now we got Rollins hooking Batista up with a perfect plex. That ain't going to make him bleed. Let's see here. Batista, here it is. Strowman calling for more punishment on Seth frickin' Rollins. He picks him up, but oh no. To the head, almost busted Strowman open there. Batista firing Rollins in. Here's Strowman. He is Batista. Strowman going to dump him off head first. Cross with a payday on Rollins. Here comes, big knee to the head of Cross, but he's still in it. That did not eliminate him. Here's Batista, and look at this, Batista belly to belly on Strowman, but you got to go for more. Rollins with a kick to the head of Batista. He is not eliminated. This fight continues with 4 men in it. It's going to take a long time to eliminate somebody here on this first blood match. There's a boot to the head. They're firing everything they can at Batista, and he's still not busted open. How it's impossible now. Rollins hit one, and there's Cross hitting everything he can. There it is, big hit by Braun Strowman, picking up Cross for the ride. Good night, but no 3 count. You can't eliminate with a pin, otherwise we would have seen some eliminations already. They got to go after the money. Strowman picking up Cross, just throwing him, and right now it's not going to do it. Here's Rollins trying to do, you got to hit a DDT or something. There's a clothesline on Strowman. This will be a long, drawn-out fight here between these 4 men. Here it is. Rollins calling for a payday, trying to get Batista, but no. Here's Cross taken out by Strowman. Now Strowman going after Rollins with a press slam. Will that do it? No. That continues for Seth Rollins. He's beat up in this thing, and here it is. Boot by Batista. Can he score a shot to the head? Here it is, calling for a neck breaker. Will that do it? No. Here's Rollins again. Rollins firing Batista. There it is, elimination. Batista is gone, so there it is. The first man out of this fight is Batista. Seth Rollins with a knee to take out Batista, so it's a triple threat elimination now. Batista is the first man out. He did the job here today on Wild Wednesday. Now we got Cross trying to put out Rollins, and he puts him across the ropes behind Strowman, attacking on after the head. He's got a hold of it, trying to make it bleed. Strowman just crushing the head of Cross. That's it. Cross is gone. It's down to Strowman and Rollins. 2 eliminations. 2 men are gone. Cross just bleed. And now Rollins hung to dry by big Strowman. Here we go. Strowman knows he's got to do it. Head first. Here it comes. He's playing him head first with impact. No, it does not win the match. He needs more. He's calling for more now. Strowman knows. Down to the final 2. He's going to go with the running power bomb. Running power slam, I should say. Now he knows he's that close to finishing the job. He's going to go with the boot to the head. Is it enough? Twice. 3 boots to the head. No, he goes with a boot to the ribs. Here it is, head first again. He's going to take Rollins with impact. Head first. No. He's still in it. Strowman punishing him with everything here. So 2 eliminations. Batista and Cross are gone. Strowman and Rollins in the final. Strowman continues to hit everything. Big headbutt. That don't do it. What's he need to do? He's going for the steps. He thinks that'll do it. Will the steps make it happen? Here it is, the shot with the steps. He's waiting for him to get to his feet, but he is down. He just got to hit him with it, man. So the final 2 are in the ring. It's Batista and Cross gone. It's Strowman and Rollins. No, Rollins reversed it. Rollins now saying this is it for Strowman. He hooks him and shot to the back of the head. Nope, continues. So it's Rollins and Strowman in the finals. Rollins has survived 2 other men so far. If Rollins survives all 3 men, he's making a name for himself here. Rollins saying it's his time to shine. Drop kick to Strowman. This could do it for him. Strowman needs to get up, though, and make the return. Here it is. Oh, it's over. Rollins takes it with the steel steps to Strowman, and Rollins is the last man standing. A four-man dance that leaves Seth freaking Rollins standing tall. He survives all three challengers here tonight. And this huge matchup, Seth freaking Rollins wins on Wild Wednesday on GWF.
Did not make this easy.
Seth freaking Rollins gets the win. All right, we had a request, so I got to do this. We got to go get Bam Bam Bigelow here because this guy ain't going to stop until we give him Bam Bam Bigelow. So we're going to go get Bam Bam Bigelow for him here. So let's go do this real quick. Stay with me. He keeps asking me for Bam Bam Bigelow. So let's see how hard this is going to be to get Bam Bam Bigelow here. We're going to go over. Hold on. We're going to have some issues here. Oh, boy. Running into a little bit of a technical glitch. I hope it didn't freeze the stream here. Let's see. No, it didn't freeze it. Here we go. He's got to be patient here as this thing continues to work its way. It's almost there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's gaining ground. There it goes. It took off a little bit. It's moving down the field. It's heading for 100. There we go. We're almost there. And we're there. Okay, so now let's do this. So he wants Bam Bam Bigelow. So let's go. Bigelow. Show me Bam Bam Bigelow for the win. Let's see. Is it going to be there? Oh, boy. Well, it's gonna lag for a minute here, so just be patient. Okay? Be patient, dude. Be patient. We got to see if it works. I'm showing you the process. Hopefully you're seeing this. Okay. I'm showing you the process. Here we go. Got to go down here to the search engine. We got to go down here to the, hold on. We got to go down to the hashtags. We got to go down to my hashtags. We got to type in Bam Bam. Bam Bam.